Everybody, my name is James Moore. I'm the founder and CEO of Mogulfish. Very excited to be here today. We're just launching this week after a very long time of putting this together. So it's a very exciting time for me. This is the first time I'm going to present in front of a group about the business and about the essence of what the business is about. So you'll be the first guys that see this presentation, so I hope you get a lot out of it. So today we're going to be talking about the new world of DIY, do-it-yourself marketing. And the reason why we talk about the new world is there really has been this paradigm shift in the small business marketing. So what we hope today by running you through this is you'll kind of see the idea of doing marketing yourself in a whole new light. So when we talk about the do-it-yourself marketing, I look at kind of the IKEA model. So you get all the little bits and pieces together, but then you look at it and you don't really know what to do. With the new model that we're going to talk about today, it's called the do-it-together marketing model. And it's all about the fact that you're actually not on your own in today's world with today's technologies and social commerce. You're not actually alone anymore to do your own marketing. So we're calling it do-it-together marketing. So unlike the poor little IKEA guy that was there lugging his furniture around, when it comes to your marketing, you actually have a massive community around you that you should be working with and you can now work with to help you with your marketing. Whilst you're still doing it yourself, you don't have an agency, you can't afford full-time staff, you can still have a marketing community that you really tap into. And today, this is what we're really going to talk about. We're really going to talk about do-it-together marketing. So let's look at what happened in the old world of do-it-yourself marketing. Well, it was very advantageous for the big fish, wasn't it? It was really advantageous for the big marketing corporations, the big brands who had marketing budgets to spend. And they really would just take over many industries, many companies. And as you can see depicted by this picture, it really was the big fish eating the medium-sized fish, eating the small fish. And as a small business, it was very hard to compete with very expensive prices with big budgets. What happens in the do-it-together marketing world is it actually flips around the other way. So by having a group of small businesses working together, you can start to have power, collective buying and marketing power that can actually outdo some of these bigger corporations by actually working together. And again, we're going to talk about how that actually happens. So I'm going to play for you now, which hopefully will give sound, is the Mogulfish video, which kind of brings this whole concept to life. So,
marketing. What does that even mean? Everyone will tell you something different and tell you what to do, leaving you confused with too many options. It's easy for big corporations with big budgets. But what about the little guys? On their own without enough time, money, or experience. Millions of small businesses tackle the same problem. So we bring them together to give them the help they need. At mogulfish.com, they identify the best marketing options for their business and buy and run them collectively to save money and get better results. It's small business marketing made easy, affordable, and effective. It's happy customers and a lot more of them. Mogulfish.com. The new small fish advantage.
So do-it-together marketing is this small fish advantage that we are going to work with you today in introducing it, and then hopefully by you guys coming on board with Mogulfish to really deliver success for your business. So the purpose of today's seminar is really to understand what we mean by do-it-together marketing. And then we'll talk about technology and social commerce, which is the catalyst for bringing your marketing community together with yourself. So we'll be looking at using technology for do-it-together marketing success, and then we'll be looking at social commerce for do-it-together marketing success. The goal is to make marketing easy, affordable, and effective for you to reach your customers and ultimately get more sales. And the key to this is reducing the amount of time it takes to do your marketing. We know how busy you are. Marketing is just one side of the things that at the moment takes up so much of your time. Save the money you spend. We all know small businesses can't afford the big marketing prices that are out there. So we really help you save the money that you do have to spend if you have to spend money on marketing. And then we increase the sales results that you achieve. So with such a fragmented marketing environment, you know, it's very easy to throw things at buzzwords and things, hoping things will happen, and you get no results. You know, you put an ad in the paper and great, you know, no one comes through the door. So we're all about using your community, do it together marketing to ensure that you're more effective with what you do. So let's get into understanding do it together marketing. First of all, just the do-it-yourself business segment, which is the same as the do-it-together. So we are talking about small businesses who really conduct their own marketing without marketing staff or marketing agencies. You know, Mogulfish is really about the really small guys who really don't have a lot of money. So we are right down the bottom here of the chain, of the food chain, so to speak. As you can see, we're really across every industry. So, you know, retail is a big part, but professional services, personal services, through to manufacturing. If you're a small business, if you're growing, you're a startup, you're established, but you're a small business, you're ultimately going to be doing your own marketing until you can grow out of that to be able to afford, you know, full-time marketing staff and marketing agencies. So if you look at current do-it-yourself marketing practices, you're kind of by yourself. Trying to deal with marketing services companies, and a lot of them, having to deal with different marketing companies, different guys, you know, billion Groupons coming through your door if you're a retailer, trying to get you to slice your prices in order to get sales, trying to deal with different printers, different designers, and you're all trying to do it yourself without really a lot of help behind you. On the other side, you have the large businesses. So there they are with their fat wallets and their agencies and their marketing departments, and they just go straight through. They don't even have to deal with these guys. So what does that mean? What are the top 5 reasons why do-it-yourself marketing is failing? The number 1 reason is just lack of time and resources to do what you want to do. The number 2 is limited expertise and technical challenges. Number 3 is that there's lean resources and reluctance over HR risks. It's very hard to employ people, employ such overheads when you're such a small business. Lack of confidence, like I talked about before, in the sense that there's a lot of cynicism around marketing services because people come through the front door and try and sell you something, and ultimately that doesn't work. And everyone says that what they do works the best, but ultimately that's not true. They're just trying to get your marketing dollars. That makes you more cynical about actually spending the marketing dollars because you don't actually know what is actually right, and you can't get the results until you've actually spent the money. And then just limited point of view and bias. There is just so many options out there. There's thousands of options across every type of business marketing category there is, and there's hundreds of guys trying to get your business. So what does it mean that you have all these reasons and that your do-it-yourself marketing is ultimately failing? What it's meaning is the impact is that your customers are actually going to the bigger businesses because they're the guys that got the spend to do it, and they're the guys that are grabbing them. And the impact, especially when you look at retail, is actually very drastic. In the last decade, 11,000 independent pharmacies have closed, and 40% of independent bookstores have closed. And now approximately 100 restaurant chains capture more than half of the nation's restaurant spending. So when you look at trying to fight against big business, something has to change, otherwise the small guy is just not going to be able to survive. So that's why there needs to be a new world of do-it-yourself marketing. That's why there has to be this shift in the paradigm. And this is what Mogulfish is all about, and this is the shift that we are now making happen. And we're making it shift to do it together marketing. So if no longer are you by yourself, you have your marketing community with you. And you as together as a group can go to those marketing services and get what you need. So who is your marketing community? Well, it's going to be made up of a lot of people. You're already going to have some form of a marketing community around you, I would hope. You're going to have people that you turn to for advice, for information. You're going to have your small business owners, people around you that you know you're going to bounce ideas off. You're going to have industry associations, so those guys that you go to that really specialise in your type of business. You're going to have the marketing educators and the marketing professors. And we're going to talk about this, that it's very important for you to create your own community. Like you would in Facebook, you create your own community of friends. It's very important to create your own community of marketing people that you like to work with. Now, right now, that's very hard. They come through 20 different emails on your email system. You have to go to all these different ways of meeting and going next door to talk to somebody. So then we're going to introduce a centralized system of being able to do that. But how do we do that with a centralized system? Well, there's 2 main things that do it. Technology is the key, and that's why we're at this rapid fire technology bootcamp. And social commerce is very much integrated, that is a key part of that as well.